my name's Daddy. I play Clash of Clans sometimes. So welcome to a raiding guide from a Bonbee Canada guy who's been farming now for 3.5 months. And in 3.5 months my base has progressed. I've been at Town Hall 9, and I was probably quite premature for Town Hall 9, but my builders have never been quiet. I've always been building. I haven't really had too many problems. And I've learned a few things in the way around raiding that I thought perhaps you guys might be interested in hearing. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that the way I raid is the best, far from it. I have more fails than successes, and you may see one today. But, you know, I've picked up a few things. So what's new with me? Well, I got my Burger King up to level 3. I really wasn't a fan of the Barbarian King, but what I used him was because I had too much elixir, dark elixir left. I don't use the new minions and the new dark troops, they're not really of interest to me. But I use him as a decoy to soak up attack from crossbows. Oh, and I managed to max out my hidden Tesla. Tesla's a really good one if you're a Town Hall 8, because you can get them to level 6 at Town Hall 8. So I've got 10 more defensive upgrades left. The biggest of which, of course, is the crossbow. That's a 8 million elixir, 14-day build. But I think pretty soon, you know, I'm drawing to a close where I'll just finally start working on the walls, really. Anyway, so let's talk about raiding. The new artificial intelligence that we got has changed the way that we need to deal with the wall breakers. Now, I'm not the best in the world at them, but I've learned a few things. So my troop loadout is pretty simple, really. I've got 9 giants, 8 or 9 giants really is good, and those are used to target the two mortars if you can get in them, sort of there, or the wizard towers. I use a lot of goblins. These are my little green friends that go and steal whatever they can. I use some archers primarily to clear out the outlying sort of buildings, etc., to, you know, get to the walls. And I'm going to use the wall breakers. Now the wall breakers, you don't just throw them in. You really need to decoy. Use the BK or use the giants as a decoy so that they draw the fire, and that the wall breakers can go and do their job. Here's a little tip. I've got all my troops queued up at the moment. So what that means is that when I go out raiding, I'm going to be building troops. So if it's going to take me a minute or two to find a raid, then, you know, I'll have some troops for me when I come back. So it's always a good idea to, you know, queue up 5 or 10 archers so that when you come back you've got something to donate. Anyway, if by the way you come back and you haven't raided and you've got a full complement of troops, you get the elixir back. So let's go raid. So I'm looking for a base really that's, oh okay, this is an interesting base. So the guy's got 3 really wide open spaces. So let's look at where his gold is. He's got some gold very easily exposed there. And he's got some gold there. He's got some gold there. So I'm going to attack this as if it's 3 different bases. First of all, I'm going to take out the outlying buildings. That serves the purpose also of drawing out the Burger King. I'm going to target the Burger King with my archers, because I really don't have to deal with him. He's just going to, he'll die in a second. There we go. Okay. So he's drawn out, that's dealt with. Just let my archers do their job, clearing out the outlying buildings, maybe pop another couple down there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a giant down to this side, so he takes the fire there, and then I'm going to put 1, 2 top level wall breakers just down there. Now, okay, this is actually not a very difficult base. Let me just pop another another giant there. Burger King, by the way, is just a common term for Barbarian King. But hey, okay, look, I've got the gold there. I could throw all my troops in there and take out those archers there. But what I want to do is get as much gold as possible. So I'm going to draw a line down here so they trigger any traps or bombs that there might be. Pop a couple of wall breakers there, maybe too many there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to throw in my goblins. Remember, all I really care about is the gold, right? Elixir is a byproduct, and elixir is nice. But what I really want to do is get to that gold storage there. There we go, boys. Right to the back. Okay, empty that one, and then we're going to work on the last one. Okay, so the last one is here. I think he really should go on a base design course because this is just not that difficult to find. So what we found with the new wall breakers is that they have splash damage. So the AI isn't so great, but as you can see, 2 of them got through three walls there. So these thick walls here really don't matter. He's wasting 2 lines. In any case, they're wooden on one side. Okay, so that's that done. Right, I've got the gold. Let's have a look at the elixir. Now I'm going to get these 2 big balls of elixir here. I'm going to put down my giants. They're going to go in slowly. Start to draw the fire. And we're going to go in bursts with the goblins, because if a mortar shell hits them, I really don't want to take out everybody at the same time. Having said that, they're all in there. There we go. Now, farmers don't really care about the cups, so I don't really care. I can get cups just so easily, but what I have got is a cleared out base, 179 gold and 182. When I come back, as you see, I've used pretty much all of my troops, but because I've been building while I've been away, I still have plenty left and I can donate some to my clan mates. I very rarely use the clan castle when I'm farming. I don't think it's fair to depend on my clan mates too much. I know some people do, and that's fine, but I just don't count them into the equation. So just to recap then, what we did was we cleared out the outlying buildings and teased out the BK, or the Archer Queen, of course, if there was one, with single troops. Lots of archers kill Burger Kings and Archer Queens really quickly. So tease them out into a space where they're not going to be targeting buildings, and we get them. And then what you do is, you, according to where the gold is, punch a hole with a decoy using the wall breakers, and you throw in the goblins. Remember, gold first, elixir second. Excuse me. Anyway, thank you so much. If you've enjoyed this video, please like. If you are a subscriber, I'm really grateful. If you're not, please do subscribe. Will I choke up and die here? I just wanted to thank you for watching, and I hope it's been useful, and happy clashing. Bye bye.